Hey, we are in Bogor in Indonesia, and I have with me here Sandra, Silvana, and Esther. We're all here in a meeting in Indonesia, and we were remembering very much a year ago when we were together in Poelgeest in the Netherlands for the high impact facilitation training. And so I have, we're just going to check in with each other a little bit, how the journey has been, but most importantly, what has changed in our facilitation and what difference are we now making, as facilitators of these complex multi-stakeholder meetings. So we're going to talk with Silvana, she's right here. So Silvana, how has this training supported you in facilitating differently for more impact?
I think the main improvement from my side would be there's a shift from me being task-oriented into a more role-oriented as a facilitator and also as a member of a stakeholder meeting, because sometimes I do not facilitate, but it is there are a number of skills that I can always use to make the meetings to be more effective and also purposeful.
So you say from task-oriented to role-oriented. So give us an example of how that works.
Task-oriented would be if I'm just looking, okay, what can I get from this meeting? What will be the next step? What is the action point? But if role-oriented, I get to see, okay, how are others are feeling, how whether they are already very satisfied with all the described action points, because sometimes you don't have the ownership of those action points. If there is no ownership, there won't be any action.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what a topic that you're facilitating around, that you care about, the substance of some of these meetings.
I think I will have the meeting that I was into a few months ago. It's the Bandung Food Chains Lab. In there, it's a multi-stakeholder processes. It has a number of different stakeholders from government, from the informal sector, obviously, the street food vendors, and it also have a number of academia and a number of civil societies. So in that processes, there was a lot of tensions because street food vendors is one of the I think most politically tension topics in Bandung, because all these street food vendors are being chased away with the government. So we're trying to create a space for those kind of discussion where they too can meet each other and actually have a constructive dialogue.
And what is something that you were able to accomplish through your facilitation? Can you talk to us a little bit about a result?
Yeah, I think one of the most interesting example is that I met this guy. He was a government representative from the local government of Bandung, and he was one of the authors of a certain regulation that actually forced these street food vendors to be relocated in the places that they cannot actually sell their products. So when I talked to him, at first, my gut feeling, okay, this guy, he just completely ruined the livelihoods of the street food vendors and the consumers. But then I listened to him, and apparently he's also frustrated with all the processes. So I tried to be in his shoes, so to say, and then look at it from his own perspective, and that works.
Great. Well, thank you, Silvana. It was great to talk to you.
Thank you.